Okay, here we go. So we are going to try this Tabletop Tuesday to help us still put out videos and show you guys some of the old cards that we like to play with without needing as much time to edit videos constantly because the boys just don't give us as much time as we would like to have. And my schedule's a little different now than it used to be, so I don't have as much time to edit either. So we're still going to be working on editing videos. All the Classic Cards Coliseum videos will be edited videos. It'll just take longer to put them out, and that's one of the reasons we've been doing a lot of live streams lately. So this is actually a playtest match for the Classic Cards Coliseum where we're using our playtest deck, Celebration Desolation, built around Rocket Zapdos and Base Set Charizard, using a lot of the cards from the Celebrations set, a lot of the reprinted old cards. And we'll be playing that deck against a version of Brock's deck, using a lot of the cards from Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge. And we actually just retooled. Hey, Kyle.
Hey.
Thanks for tuning in. We just retooled the Brock's deck to have more draw cards in it so that hopefully our games go a little faster, which will make editing videos easier. But we didn't just want to put in like 4 Professor Oak and blaze through the deck and deck ourselves out. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll end up more towards that side. But what we did was we built a core of 3 Bill, 3 Mary, 2 Oak, 2 Elm, because of course we're mixing everything from base Neo roughly.
Yes.
And then 2 Computer Search, 2 Item Finder to give options. So we'll see what happens. Still following our 20 Pokemon, 25 trainers, 15 energy rule, which is not exactly what would have been done in the competitive meta at the time, but that's not what we're trying to replicate.
No.
We just enjoy showing off the older cards and what they did and what they can do, and we have a lot of fun with them. So let's get started.
Alright.
You want to call it?
Heads.
It is tails. I'll go first.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. This is great. 4 prizes, right?
Yep, just 4 prizes, which also helps our games go
a little faster.
Faster.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Ready?
Yep.
He brought that Brock's Geodude does not have resistance. So that's very important. Resistance is very important in this matchup.
Yes.
And in our other game that I'm working on editing is very long, partly because of the lightning resistance of some of Katie's Pokemon.
Yes.
So hopefully this isn't a donk. If it is, we'll just reset.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go first. Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Lightning Energy onto Rocket Zapdos. And I'm going to attack with Plasma, 20 damage. If there are any Lightning Energy cards in your discard pile, there are not. Attach one of them to Rocket Zapdos. Interesting to note, as I always like to point out, that that is not optional.
Right,
you
have
must
to do
attach one if there is.
We're using the cardboard counters, right?
Yeah. Those are easiest, I think, to see from the overhead
We
view.
just got some nice new ones. So that are probably easier to see than some of our others. Anyway, alright. Okay.
Oh boy.
Well,
our anti-dead draw build is not working.
No, that's not true.
Okay, alright, good.
Okay. Brock's training method.
Okay, good.
Search your deck for a basic Pokemon or evolution card with Brock in its name. Show that card to your opponent, then put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck afterwards.
Yeah, so that's a super powerful card in this deck because all of the Pokemon have Brock in their name.
Yes.
So basically, it's search your deck for any Pokemon.
Basically, yeah.
It's better than a Master Ball.
My hands are too small.
Of course, the original Master Ball card was just the Great Ball that we have now, so they really need to... I don't know what would be a good way to print Master Ball. It'd have to be something like discard 3 cards from your hand if you do search your deck or discard pile for any Pokemon and put it into your hand.
Yeah.
That would be Master Ball. Or maybe they could do it in Lost Origins and be like, put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone, then search your deck or your discard pile for any Pokemon.
Yeah.
Master Ball is an ace. Oh, there's an ace spec Master Ball. What does that one do, Kyle? What does the ace spec one do? I can look it up, but I don't have the... Search for any Pokemon? Okay, so it's just search for any Pokemon with no discard or anything. But it's an ace spec, so you can only have one ace spec in your deck. Okay, good. Right, Katie's pulling the Brock Sandshrew, partly because it has lightning resistance.
Yes. Yes. So I actually started with one and drew one. So I'm going to go ahead and play another Brock's training method to get another Pokemon on my bench.
And you can actually do those both at the same time.
And I wasn't 100% sure because I didn't know what all was in my deck.
And that's fair, because I do that all the time.
So I just wanted to make sure that I had things in my deck that I could use. Okay.
Well, I'm glad that they gave Master Ball a fair treatment for what it should be. That is what Master Ball should be. And the old one that is basically Great Ball is, frankly, lame.
Okay. And I am going to attach a fighting energy there. And end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to attach a fire energy. Energy removal to discard that energy. I can do it, or you can do it. So choose one energy card attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon and discard it. Fantastic. Love it. And then I'm going to not use that. I'm going to just oak away my hand.
Okay.
Oak is my only draw card in this deck, so I have to use it. 5, 6, 7. Cleffa to the bench.
Yep.
Imposter Professor Oak. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 7 cards. So, have fun with that, honey.
Okay.
Okay. So Kyle has the A-Spec Master Ball in his cube. Cube is really interesting. It's not something we've ever tried, but it's basically you have a big pool of cards and you draft from them.
Okay.
And then you build a 60-card deck from this pool. And you try to make something that is coherent. Usually they have like mutant evolution rules, so you don't have to have the specific cards. It's like any... Kyle uses the Ditto Prism Star as like a universal basic.
Okay.
And then other ones will do things like where any water type stage 1 can evolve from any water type basic.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to get like Totodile, Croconaw, things like that.
Okay.
kind of what we've done in our drafting, not for playing, but for into our respective libraries, is where we actually draft families at a time. So that is, but I don't think that's how most people do cube. Okay, so you have to draw 7.
Six, 7. Somehow my deck got turned around.
Oh no.
That bothers me. Okay, 7.
Yep. Last. You and your opponent show each other your hands, then shuffle all trainer cards from your hands into your deck.
Gee, I feel silly.
Because you ended up getting the basics back?
Yeah.
And so...
Wait, they go back into your deck or they're discarded?
No, they go into your deck.
Okay, sorry.
It'd be insane if they were discarded.
I know. Oh, yeah. I was like, oh, no. Sorry.
So, what you want to think about, especially because you know this deck has lots of Gust of Wind, is that you don't really need to bench more Pokemon.
Right.
So you don't want to give extra Gust targets.
Right.
So those extra Pokemon can also be, in addition to energy, can be your fuel for your discarding cards.
Like computer search.
Like computer search and item finder.
Yeah. Well, so I wanted Geodude out because I know he's going to get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted Sandshrew, Brock Sandshrew, because of the lightning resistance.
Right. And Brock Sandslash is not bad.
No.
And also has lightning resistance.
Also has lightning resistance and can poison.
And can poison. Yes, it's very good.
Quite.
Okay, so there's that. And now, to wrap up my turn, I'm going to get the knockout with Plasma and attach this lightning energy from my discard pile to Rocket Zapdos. And draw.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and put a fighting energy on Brock's Geodude and end my turn.
Okay. That turns out to be a better choice than you would have thought, because lightning energy onto Rocket Zapdos. Here comes Team Rocket. Each player plays with his or her prize cards face up for the rest of the game. Oh, Trash Exchange! Yeah, we learned the hard way that when you play Trash Exchange, you need to write down the number of cards in your discard pile. Write that number down.
Yes.
There's my only other Cleffa, too. Okay. And now I'm just going to do it. Electro Burn. 70 damage minus 30, right?
Yeah,
so he's still knocked out.
Exactly 40.
And then I take 30 damage because Rocket Zapdos does 10 damage times the number of lightning energy cards attached to itself. Does damage to itself equal to 10 times the number of lightning energy cards attached to it. So 30 damage. I get the knockout, which means I get to take something.
Well, all right. Well, okay. Going to go ahead and put Brock Sandshrew back on the bench.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah, sorry, honey.
Yeah, this is rough.
We can restart.
Yeah.
We got time.
Alright, I'm gonna try to knock out Cleffa.
Ooh, okay.
Lucky Shot. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 damage to that Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance. This attack can't be used if your opponent has no bench Pokemon.
And that's smart because this bypasses the baby rule.
Right.
Because the baby rule only comes into effect when Cleffa is the active.
Yes. Alright. Darn, it is Tails. Stank.
Especially because
Cleffa only has 30 HP.
Well, and that would have made me a lot more reluctant to use Electro Burn next turn. Okay, now I'm good. Lightning Energy onto Cleffa. Electro Burn for the knockout.
Yep.
Oh, that was dumb. Should have last you. But I guess you probably don't have any useful trainers. We'll see. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
Actually, we're in a stalemate now. For the moment. Because I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
I guess I can. Actually, I can.
You can.
I can.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I knock out my own Rocket Zapdos at this point.
Yeah, it does not. Okay. Okay, I have one last ditch effort thing to try.
Alright, last ditch effort thing.
So, I'm going to attach Fighting Energy.
Super Energy removal?
No, I don't have that in my hand.
Okay.
Item Finder, and it doesn't really matter what I get rid of. Does it?
I don't know. What are you pulling? Because it's only something from your discard pile.
Right. Okay. Discard those.
Okay. Oof. Both good cards.
Rock Training Method is the only other trainer I have gotten to play.
Okay. Yep.
Play that. Okay, there it is. I was like, I know it's in here.
Okay, good. Okay. Now I can't take the knockout.
Yeah, no, you can't take the knockout on this turn. Sure, thanks. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I have... Should I? No, I should not put him because you can gust.
Right.
Because
I can gust it up and take the knockout.
That's what your deck is all about.
Yep. Deck's all about disruption.
Yeah. Okay. And it's your turn.
Alright, there you go. Okay. Stalemate. I don't want to knock out my own Rocket Zapdos there. Cleffa. Lightning Energy. Hard Retreat to Cleffa. I don't know what the other card in your hand is, but it can't be that useful. So, Eek. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards.
Alright.
That is my attack.
Yep. You want me to wait until you've drawn your 7?
Whatever. I mean, in a real game, you would.
Right. I should.
And luckily, since these are nicely sleeved now, I can shuffle a lot faster. And apparently, I can't use these sleeves. Let me see this. Really? I don't feel like I can see a reflection there, but somebody told me I can't use these sleeves in competition because you might see a reflection of your own cards. But there's 7 new ones,
and they're pretty shiny. Maybe with the right lighting, you could.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yep, your turn.
Catching an energy. I should Sandstorm.
What does Sandstorm do?
So, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack does nothing.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No? Okay.
I would try to paralyze, because if you paralyze, I can't attack or retreat.
Right. I was thinking you could just retreat.
If you use Sandstorm, I can just retreat
you can.
out of it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I can't retreat out of paralysis.
Right. You can retreat out of poison, but not paralysis.
Now, unfortunately for you, even though Cleffa is colorless, it is not weak against fighting.
Right, yeah.
But you would poison it, right?
Yeah.
So it's essentially doing 20 damage anyway.
Right. If I flip heads.
Yeah, so if you flip heads.
So, not playing this other card. Needles. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed.
Wait, did you top deck out fighting energy?
I did.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I guess I need to flip for attack too.
That is for the attack. You don't get to attack now.
Yeah.
There's a first flip.
Right.
That is for the baby
rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Okay. Draw for turn. Rocket Zapdos, energy removal. And Eek. Because I have a useless hand right now.
Oh, goodness.
Very pretty hand,
but
useless.
Wow.
The Rocket Zapdos all the Celebrations cards look nice. Because they've got that kind of confetti.
Yeah,
confetti hollow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Alright. 2, 4, 6, 7. Your turn.
Well. Stink. Pass.
Okay. Darn, we tried to reduce that.
I know. Well, you last me.
I know.
So.
Yes, but the chances of you drawing into something are higher than they were before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this deck is particularly brutal from that.
Yeah, it really
that
is.
aspect.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, well, I guess I will Lightning Energy onto Rocket Zapdos. Do I care about doing that? I think I do. Not really. But just for funsies, I will Rattata level 12. So I like Rattata level 12 plus Here Comes Team Rocket because then I can use Trickery to switch my prizes with the top card of my deck. So I attached for turn already. I'm not going to do that. I am going to do that. I'm going to Trickery to do this.
Oh.
Chaos Gem.
I'm so glad you did not draw that.
And then I'm going to Oak away my hand. There we go. That's much better. Charmander. And then just for funsies again, I'm going to play Trash Exchange. Count the number of cards in your discard pile and shuffle them into your deck. Then discard that many cards from the top of your deck. So let's see. We got to remember this number now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
17.
17.
17 is the number.
Everyone heard him.
17. Yes, I promptly forgot the number last time, and I didn't want to stop the recording to look it up, and I may or may not have gotten it wrong, but we finished the game, and it was fine, and it probably definitely affected the outcome, but that's fine. That's fine. No one will ever know. Thank you, Playground Fit. Yes, 17. 17 is the number. Okay, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, I saw at least a couple lightning energy in there, so that's good.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I definitely don't have any strong feelings about getting Chaos Gym into play. I don't want to use... I can't... Plasma is useless at this point, except just to get energy. You can't really deal damage to me either, but if you poison me or paralyze me, that is problematic. And I can't retreat easily with Rocket Zapdos, so the only thing Plasma would be doing would be getting the extra energy in play. I don't want to eek, but I've got the baby rule as protection, so pass the turn.
Okay.
Manually. Just end my turn. Click end turn. Which we'll have once PTCG Live comes out. We'll actually have an end turn button. Right now it just says done, but it's the exact same looking done button as when I'm done with my deck search or whatever. So I think we've all done it where we've ended our turns prematurely. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Look.
Oh, look. That energy. Okay. I am going to attempt to attack. So this is rolling for baby rule. It is heads.
Okay.
So I'm going to use needles, so it does 10 damage.
Yep.
Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Poo.
Wow.
Or poison.
But the dice are so much better.
They usually are.
They usually are.
My coins go everywhere. It's awful. Okay.
Tails.
Darn.
So I'm not paralyzed or poisoned.
Yes.
Okay, great. Drop a turn. Energy removal. Charmeleon. Double colorless.
Oh boy. Here it comes.
Pass.
Oh, I don't remember what this card does.
Oh, okay. Okay. You needed that a few turns ago, so that's Brock's Protection. It's not technically a tool, but you attach it to one of your Pokemon with Brock in its name, and then energy cannot be removed from it by cards or attacks. So that's why there's 2 in there, especially against this deck, because you definitely could have used it a couple turns ago.
Yeah. So should I just keep it on here?
Yeah, you might as well.
You
might as well.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Oh, that was exactly what I needed.
Oh, no.
Charizard. Double colorless. Retreat for free. Energy burn as often as you like. During your turn, before your attack, you may turn all energy attached to Charizard into fire energy for the rest of the turn. This power can't be used if Charizard is affected by a special condition. Fire Spin, discard 2 energy cards. Attached to Charizard, or this attack does nothing. 100 damage, knocked out. I win. Okay, you want to reset real quick? It's only 10 after 9.
Okay, yeah. It feels later than that.
And that game only took a few minutes.
Yeah.
And now we can shuffle faster.
Yes.
And we have people watching.
Yes, hello, people.
Hello, people. No, thanks for watching.
Yes.
We love playing with the oldest cards.
We do. It's fun.
And, there's lots of people out there who can tell you how, they were used for real.
Yeah, in competitive decks, but...
We just have a bunch.
We enjoy playing with them.
We enjoy throwing them together. We really enjoy Gym Heroes Gym Challenge, so we try to...
Yes, Charizard hurts.
We try to make those archetype decks. Charizard does, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He swings big.
Yeah. Woof.
Unfortunately, though, and this is where, the logic part of playing the game comes into play, and why one of the reasons it's so good for kids is because the wording says, and this is still relevant for cards today, like Alcremie VMAX, it says energy cards. You must discard 2 energy cards, not 2 energy. So even if you have 2... So the point is, early in the game, you don't want to be out there swinging with Charizard necessarily, because you're going to use up all your energy.
Right.
And you won't be able to keep up that pace.
Yeah, you won't be able to recoup that.
But definitely to get the last knockout or 2, he's great. Because there's very few things that can withstand, withstand
100
Charizard,
damage, yeah.
100 damage, and I don't think there's any cards that have fire resistance, at least not in the old game.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any retro
think
cards that
so.
have fire resistance.
Not that I can think of.
Kyle probably knows.
I'd say I don't know the cards super well, though.
I know some of the databases let you search, but off the top of my head, I can't think of any cards with fire resistance. And it makes sense, because the ones that would have fire resistance would be like water types, but your fire types are also weak against water, so you can't give the water types weakness and resistance in their favor.
Yeah, that'd be too much.
That's a bit much. Not that they've never done that. It seems like there have been times when they've done that, but because then you'd think like the fire type should have grass resistance or something, because that's how it is in the video game. But again, then they would have both in their favor.
Right.
It would be too much.
Right.
All right. Call it.
Heads.
It is heads. You
Okay,
go
go first. Oh, Jesus. Remark.
Sorry. The only cards with fire resistance that come to mind are Bronzong from Diamond and Pearl and Platinum area that had fire resistance, referencing its in-game ability Heat Proof. Oh, I feel like you tweeted about that not too long ago in one of your threads of fun facts. Yes. Yes, there certainly aren't many, if there are any besides that Bronzong. Alright, ready?
Yep.
You go first.
I go first.
Brock's Onyx.
Yes.
With a whopping 100 HP.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to attach energy. And I'm going to go ahead and use Brock's training method.
Okay.
Because I know you can't take Pokemon out of my hand, but you can take trainers out of my hand. Right?
I mean, with Imposter Professor Oak, I can take things out of your hand.
Yeah.
So it's like a not very good Marnie,
right.
But that's why I like to pair it with Lass.
Right.
But it does make you shuffle your whole hand away.
Right.
But it would make sense, I don't know what's in your hand, but it would make sense to Brock's training method for a Sandshrew, because you know that family is very important in this matchup.
Right. Yeah.
So you could do that.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't, in general, and you know, honestly, even watching some of the Worlds matches, they do it, but in general, I would say you shouldn't
search for things unless you can use them immediately on that turn.
When hand disruption is in play.
Right.
Just looks. The only ones beside Bronzong is the Salamence line in the EX era, all having fire resistance. They had a double resistance with fighting and fire. And that makes sense for dragon types to have fire resistance. That makes a lot of sense. But of course we know that the video game types and all of their complexities can only be represented so well in the cards. And honestly, I mean, Kyle and I have talked about this, the current era of cards really has undercut, certainly resistance is almost never a factor.
Right.
Although it did help me win a game yesterday at Pokemon League, because Lunatone is weak against, or is resistant to fighting, and my opponent was using a Wormadam deck, and he had the fighting type Wormadam out there, and he was doing all these things to get up to enough damage, but didn't factor in the minus 30 resistance. So resistance did actually come into play for me yesterday, which was nice. You want me to shuffle? Or are you done with your turn?
Thank you.
Yep.
I would like to attempt to attack
with Bellow.
Right. So
Flipping for the baby rule.
rule.
Tails. Okay, great. Draw for turn. Energy removal. Fire energy. Eek. And I did have an Imposter Professor Oak in my hand, so that's why I was like, well, technically, I think I can. Like, if you search for Brock's Golem or something, I can be like, no Brock's Golem for you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I forgot about the Imposter Professor Oak.
And the other thing, like, even besides hand disruption, per se, like, if you search...
It just tips your hand. Like,
if you search for a really powerful evolution a turn early, then I can go, well, Gust knockout. You know, so that's true even without, like, a Marnie or something, which is really big right now. So, in general, I would say, don't search for things a turn early. Don't search for things until you can use them. Although there are times when you'll see the really good players search for big, powerful things like boss a turn early to basically, you know, say to the opponent, I've got it. What are you going to do about it? You know, like you either have to expend a bunch of resources to get rid of this boss, or
you have figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah, or know that I'm going to use it next turn. So
yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay, my turn. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Put another energy on Brock's Onyx.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go ahead and Professor Elm. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. You can't play any more trainer cards this turn.
Okay.
Oh, back to...
Nothing else really going on here. That's good. Hopefully the audio and everything is fine.
If you guys can't hear us, please let us know.
Katie's quiet.
I am. I feel like I'm yelling just to like talk at the same volume sometimes as Neil.
And we do have sleeping babies upstairs.
Yes.
Well, one baby.
Well, one baby and one
boy.
Yeah, not toddler anymore.
4 going on 14.
For real.
They're 4 and 4 months. Almost.
Yep.
David's almost 4 months, and
4 months.
Timothy's 4.
Thursday?
So.
I don't know. What is today's date? Yep, Thursday.
Yep.
Craziness. They grow up so fast.
So fast.
Alright. 7 for Elm. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You already attached her?
I already attached energy.
There's not a ton of energy acceleration in the old game outside of
double colorless
and rain dance.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Plasma is useful for that. There's not a lot.
Okay. I think I am going to go ahead and just attempt Bellow again.
Okay, Bellow.
Or attempt to attack.
Yep.
Darn.
Tails. Alright, great. Alright. Oh, wait. Energy removal. Rocket Zapdos. Yeah, that's fine. Imposter Oak and Elm. Or Imposter Professor Oak and Lass. So just do both of those things.
Okay.
So shuffle, draw 7, and then reveal your hand. I'm going to reveal my hand. There go all my trainers. And then I'm going to eat.
Okay, so
I'm shuffling my whole hand into my deck and drawing 7.
Okay. I was like, wait. What?
So you're going to draw 7, reveal your hand,
and then
shuffle your trainers back in, and then you'll start your turn.
Yes.
Just gonna mash it all together. This is our bedtime.
I need to take notes.
9:30 to 10-ish is our bedtime. You played against this deck a bunch.
No, it
but
just
we are
like
going faster than normal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just like everything that we have to do. Oh,
yes.
okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay. Oh wow. That like
Brock's training method.
Well.
Only thing to shuffle in.
Oh well.
And then I draw for turn after I'm done shuffling.
Correct. Here's my new hand of 7 cards, thanks to Eek.
Okay. Draw for turn. There we go. Okay. Going to go ahead and evolve to Brock's Graveler.
Okay.
Woof. I don't have any way to get Onyx out of there.
You can always just let him get knocked out.
Well, yeah.
There's one switch in your deck.
Yep. I don't remember if it's in my deck or not. Or if it's in prices. Okay.
Right.
Yeesh. I want to start putting energy on him.
Yeah.
But that's scary because I know you have 1 more energy removal in your deck.
Actually, I have 2 more.
Really? Because I thought you discarded 1. Or was that last game? That must have been last game. Well, okay. You have at least 1 more in your deck.
I have 2 more. In that whole deck.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I guess you could wait to draw energy until you have Brock's protection, and if you have like computer search, you could go get Brock's protection.
Yeah, I don't have any of that
but,
stuff. So.
Or you just risk it.
Right, I know. I don't like risking it.
Too bad.
I don't like the risk. Don't like it. Okay. So go ahead and just put a fighting energy on him.
Okay.
And my turn.
Draw for turn. Energy removal.
Yep.
Lightning energy.
You have 1
Free
energy
retreat.
removal left.
Charmander.
Oh no.
Rocket Zapdos. Sure, why not? Trash exchange. 5. That should be a pretty easy number to remember. My hope is that I'll get some lightning energy in there.
Right.
Of the 5.
Right.
Now I'll probably really, really hurt myself and discard like all 4 of my Charmeleon or something. That would be awful.
All for your energy removal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be disappointing to do it to try to get energy removal back and then discard them and not get any lightning energy. So we'll see. The number was 5. 5, 5, 5.
Yep.
5.
Yes,
help us out here, chat. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Booyah! Lost one of those, but I still gained 2. Net 2, and plasma 20 damage. Attach from discard pile.
Okay. Going to evolve to rock sand slash. Man, this is rough, dearest. Alright. Actually, that's probably... I probably should have put that on Sand Slash.
Do you want to do that?
Because with Sand Slash, I can definitely do at least some damage.
Although Rocket Zapdos does have resistance.
Right. Okay.
Although Pewter City Gym negates
will negate
resistance.
that if I can find one.
If you can find one.
Yeah.
Yes. Where are all these Bills and Marys that we put in there?
It's an excellent question.
Excellent question.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I will go ahead and do that.
All right. Are you going to end your turn?
Yep. Because I can't do anything else.
All right. Lightning energy, plasma, there are none. 20 more damage.
All right. Double colorless to Brock Scrabbler.
Okay.
Your turn.
Lightning energy, electro burn, knockout. I take 40. Where do I get a prize?
Okay, I'm going to play Item Finder.
Okay. Aw, sweet little Brock's Vulpix.
Yeah.
Brock's Diglett also has lightning resistance.
I know, but it's not helping me at all right now. I'm going to play Professor Elm.
When we cut transparent walls. Okay, so you pulled it and then
played it.
Yep.
You did that, and I thought I dropped a bunch of cards. I was like, oh! Oh, boy.
Oh, by the way, sorry.
Oh, yeah,
thanks for watching.
Any codes, sorry.
Here.
Hopefully that's clear.
Yeah, let me double check.
Yeah, because we don't have anything.
Yeah, that's clear. Here's another code. Here's a third code. Just type in the chat if that wasn't clear or anything.
Alright.
But thanks for watching.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I cannot
no more trainer cards.
yeah, but it's just seeing me say that. Okay. Okay. I have not attached return. Right?
Correct. I think you did fighting 2 turns ago,
Yeah.
double colorless last turn, and
Right.
this turn
and then
you
this
haven't
turn
attached
I
anything.
helped. Yeah. Okay. I am not going to. Well, yes, because I could paralyze and poison you.
Correct. That needles is the only way
Needles
to
is the
deal
only way
damage.
to do that.
And if you paralyze, then I also won't be able to retreat.
Right. Okay.
So that would be problematic. So just don't do that.
Yeah, well, I haven't been rolling very well.
Base damage is blocked by resistance, so...
Right. It is
oh no! Okay, so poisoned, I go up to 50 damage, and I'm paralyzed. Okay. Draw for turn. Charmeleon. Double colorless. And I end my turn. That and... oh no! Fudge muffins. I needed 10 more HP. I wish I had not had 4 lightning energy. I needed 3 and a colorless.
Yes.
So some decks would actually run this with the special metal energy, so that when you used Electro Burn, you did 20 less damage.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
So you did 10 less damage to your opponent, so you only did 60 damage, but then you would only take, if you had 3 lightning, which you have to have 3 lightning, so if you had 3 lightning and 1 metal energy, then you would only do 10 damage to yourself instead of 30.
Wow.
Because of the way that card was worded. Yeah, for sure, Kyle, for sure. We've been bad about that. Lately.
Yeah, we have been. Okay,
well, fudge muffins.
I'm going to go ahead and, we were just talking about this, I'm going to go ahead and play Mary.
Okay, great.
Draw 2 cards, then shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck.
And that's kind of nice because you get the option, because maybe one of the ones you draw is one you want to shuffle away. So
right.
you don't have to, shuffle 2, then draw 2.
Right, so yeah, I'm drawing 2 cards.
Or, put 2 down, then draw 2,
right.
then shuffle those other 2 back in.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of similar to Alistair. Alistair's draw 3, then discard 1 to 3.
Okay.
It would almost be interesting if there was, a combination of that was, draw 4, then either shuffle 1 card from your hand into your deck, or discard up to 3 cards from your hand. Something like that would be a really interesting option.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and play Pewter City Gym.
Did you put 2 back in here?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sorry, don't apply resistance to any attacks made by Pokemon with Brock in their names.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and play Brock's Protection.
Okay.
On Brock Sandslash.
Okay.
I don't really need to attack.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah.
Rocket Zapdos gets knocked out.
Okay, so yeah, pass. I get to take a prize card.
There you go.
Ah.
Alright. Draw for turn. Here is a code for that knockout. That's typically what we do, is do codes for each knockout. So every time we take a prize, you get a prize. Okay, so I drew for turn. I am going to attach lightning energy. Now the question. I'm going to retreat and use slash for 30.
Okay.
Ah. Let's see if this pays off.
Hopefully.
Sorry, helping, not helping.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay. I'm going to play Bill.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards. I'm going to go ahead and attach a fighting energy to Brock's Grappler.
Okay. There's a Dusknoir that draws 2, then you have to discard down to 6 if you have more than 6.
Cool.
That's an ability, so that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. And the damage makes its attack stronger.
Nice.
Fun.
Yeah.
I always like cards with options. Like,
right.
It's fun to have versatility.
Right.
Even if those individual choices are weaker than their other ones. There's a card. Oh, is it Tate and Liza? Tate and Liza is it's a supporter, but it's switch or shuffle draw 5.
Oh, okay.
Shuffle draw 4, shuffle draw 5. I think it's shuffle draw 5. So it's you've got the options. It's got versatility.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use needles. Or attempt to use needles.
I mean, I think either are good options. If you paralyze me, I can't attack. If you use Sandstorm, you do a little more damage. Well, not really. With the poison, you do as much damage.
I'd still do 20.
You'd still do 20.
30 before my next turn.
30 before your next turn. But you get a definite 20 versus a definite 10, and then I have to flip for Sandstorm. So, I mean, they're both good options.
Right.
Sandstorm paralysis would also prevent me from retreating.
Right.
So.
Right.
If that was something I was thinking about doing.
Right. I'm.
If I attack, I knock him out.
Right, I know.
So that's.
Yeah, I know.
Something you have to think about. Although you have Brock's Grappler there.
Right.
So
he's.
You're not in as bad a position as you were last time.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do needles, I think.
Okay. So definite 10.
Yeah. Darn.
Tails.
Stank.
Good. Draw for turn. That does not help me. / knockout.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, I should have asked. Fine. Go ahead, dear. Darling.
Yeah.
Where's Chaos Gem when you need it?
Right, yeah. I'm waiting for you to just whip that out. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put Brock's Lickitung on the bench.
Okay.
And attach a fire energy to it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and Elm.
Okay. Oh, I took a prize card?
Yes, you did. Like we said, we've been really bad about that lately.
Well, we haven't recorded.
Yeah, we haven't recorded very much.
We were in a good habit, and then Katie had a baby or something. And
yeah.
we were okay because I was on paternity leave, but now that I'm back to work,
you're back at work,
plus the baby,
well, and
we're just very busy.
And we went home for several days for NAIC.
Yep.
And then I went home again a month later.
Yep.
So
life, you know.
Yeah.
But this has been a good option now that we know how to live stream a little bit again. Like, we enjoy playing with the oldest cards like this, and wish more people did too. So we enjoy getting the chance to show them off a little bit.
Okay. I am going to attempt rock toss.
Okay, it's 3,
Flip
right?
3 coins.
So you can do all 3 at once.
Yeah.
Because they're not conditional.
Right. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads.
So max of 60.
Ugh.
What is that?
Those are both tails.
One head?
Yeah, so 20.
Great! Charmeleon is happy.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. Charmander. To do it or not to do it? Let's do it. We're on stream. Charizard. Fire Energy. Energy Burn. Fire Spin. Discarding those 2. Knocked out. Prize card. Oh boy. Here's a code card for you all.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. I am going to try my darndest to get something useful. Okay. So I'm going to play 2 Mary. So I will be drawing 4 and shuffling 4.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm going to...
Yeah, and it's shuffle 2, not up 2.
Yeah. 1, 2...
I suppose it could say 1 or 2.
Well, because that would give you the option of 0.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think of how you could word it so that it wouldn't give you the option of 0. Like Alistair says shuffle or discard up to 3. You must. Yeah, you don't have to reveal them. You must discard at least 1 card.
No.
Oh,
put it down.
You're going back in?
Yes.
Sorry.
Computer search.
Okay.
So I am going to discard 2 cards to search for anything.
What'd you discard? Okay, the other box. Look at time.
Yeah. Oh, I might end up having to use that.
Hypnotoxic laser. Wait a minute!
Oh, I do. Unless I don't have that one in there. I don't know. I don't remember what else in this deck. We just redid the deck. I have no idea.
Oh, that's a good play.
Yeah, it's my only play.
Unfortunately for you, I only have 1 card attached.
I know.
Because if I had another one, you could discard both.
Yeah, okay. So I will attach, play this to remove that energy.
Good. Good play.
And it is your turn.
Okay, yep.
Hung on for 1 more turn.
Charmeleon. Double colorless. So I drew that off the prizes. So if you hadn't done that, I would have knocked you out because I would have had 4 energy.
Okay.
That's why I was like, oh boy. Alright. Your turn.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to attach
Okay.
Fighting Energy. And I'm going to play Professor Oak.
Ooh, nice. Okay, good.
1,
Yep, Switch definitely doesn't help you
2,
right now.
nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, go ahead and play Bill.
Okay, yeah, might as well.
Just see. Okay.
Seeing kind of like that, like I don't want games where we just oak.
Right.
Oak. That would be too many oaks.
That would be too many.
But I guess with Item Finder you could do it.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true.
But I do want to be able to draw more consistently and get through the decks a little faster, so that the games don't take
I could not
an hour and a half.
I know I have one copy of that card in this deck, and I don't remember if it's here or here.
Well, if you have any search cards, you could, in theory, search just to look through for it, but you don't want to, like, discard 2 with computer search to go looking for that card and then not
have it. Exactly.
But then you could pull something else, but yeah, that's a lot of resources to commit.
Right. Okay. Ugh. There's no guarantee that you have a double colorless, but I feel like you do.
There's only there are 2 in the prize.
So there's one more,
or 2 in the discard.
Yeah, floating around somewhere.
Yep. They check each other's discard piles a lot. Like when you watch the World Champ games, it's kind of crazy.
Oh.
Although I know Kyle's told me about playing games where he had an opponent like check his discard pile like every single turn to like check how many N were in the discard.
Oh yeah. Stink. Okay. I wasn't focused on it at all last turn, so I don't. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay. Poor Brock's Vulpix again.
Yeah, well,
just
wrong place at the wrong time. Okay.
Sacrificed.
Oh, it is my prizes. Dang it.
We've all been there. Guess you'll have to pull something else.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the cool thing about getting Brock's Ninetales into play, if you can, is that you can turn Brock's Ninetales into any other evolution Pokemon.
Right. Well, yeah.
In fact, there's decks that play, that use Brock's Ninetales with Sabrina's Gengar and Sabrina's Haunter, because they have an attack that's like, flip a coin for each other Sabrina's Gengar or Sabrina's Haunter in play. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads, so normally you would be limited to 4, but if you have 4 Haunter and you evolve the Brock's Ninetales into Sabrina's Gengar, then you get to flip 5.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like using...
Right.
It's kind of like how I use Ditto in Ditto Card.
Right.
To boost your numbers.
Right.
Beyond what you would normally be able to do.
Cold Item Finder. I don't know if there's actually anything that I can use to help me. There is. Going to play Item Finder. Trust me, I got stuff to kill. Okay. Here we go.
Wow. She's killing her own Pokemon now.
I'm not killing. Anyway, whatever.
Harsh, baby.
Double colorless. Goodbye.
Alright. Okay. Fine.
Your turn.
Okay. We can play that game. Charizard. Oak.
I know I'm going to lose. It's just a matter of can I drag it out.
We need to go to bed, honey. Energy removal. I could drag things out too.
Yeah, I know.
You only have 2 item finder, so if they're both in here, which I think they are now, then you can't get... There they are. Okay. Then you can't get that back again. But will you knock out my Charizard before I get the chance to power it up?
I don't know. I am not powered up either.
Misty's Wrath. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose 2 of them, put them into your hand, and discard the rest.
Oh boy.
I'll definitely take that. And that. Discard the rest. So technically you can see those because the discard pile is a public space.
Right.
That is what I discarded. Misty's Wrath goes into the discard pile. So now I'm going to Fire Energy. Pass.
Okay.
Sorry, we're slow.
Yeah, we're
very slow.
We're so slow. So slow.
It's a good thing that when I go to Pokemon League, we play... I don't like playing best of 1, but we get 30 minutes to play a 1 game, and I need that time, usually. So... I regularly apologize to my opponents. But I've had good weeks at Pokemon League the last 2 weeks, so...
Yeah.
That's fun.
Okay, Brock's training method.
Okay.
Okay. Brock's Vulpix. For real.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
Alright, draw for turn. Attach lightning energy. Pass.
Okay. Fighting energy. Going to go ahead and evolve to Brock's Ninetales.
Okay.
Tongue Slap, 20 damage.
Alright, so he's up to 50. Fire Spin, knockout. I love you, honey.
I love you too.
So I drew this off of the Misty's Wrath.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
And that's why she's such a fun card, even though she makes you discard everything.
Golem is in here.
Oh, and the prizes?
Yeah.
Is that what you were looking for? That Brock's Golem is a good one.
We
need to get more copies
so
of
good.
it. We need to get more copies of it.
So good.
Okay, I don't know why I'm shuffling. Here is another code card. Make sure that you all can see that.
Ooh, here we go.
And thanks again for watching.
Yes.
We hope that you've enjoyed Tabletop Tuesday.
Yes.
We are thinking about maybe trying to live stream regularly on Tuesdays with some type of tabletop gameplay, whether it's old World Championship decks or newer World Championship decks or old cards or something. Again, our regular Classic Cards Coliseum matches will be recorded and edited videos. It's just going to be a longer span between getting those out because it depends on how much time I have to edit. I used to do a lot of editing, say, like on Saturday mornings, and now I get up with the baby, and it's not as easy. So,
baby gets up at 6:15. Not as easy.
Thank you all very much for watching with us. We hope you've enjoyed our first week of Tabletop Tuesday.